Steel-belted traitor.
Okay. Tire doesn't have what we want yet. We can get another flag there. So, let's head back to our house. And this is where Strong Sad has taken up residence. Well, he lives here, but he's claimed this as a Bleak house. But in the outdoors,
It's the cover of the instructions for math kickers featuring the algebros. I'm glad I had the foresight to tear up the book into individual pages and hide them around the neighborhood, mailing the cover to myself in case I ever had to secede from the municipality and unite the country under Strong Badian rule.
right? There was a box over here.
From TPA. I wasn't expecting any packages. Hey, the pilot wings the Transplace Airways people awarded me for finishing a flight without crying. For landing the plane. And saving everybody on board. And making out with all the stewardesses. After the pilot got a Charlie horse that I gave him.
Oh, what a mix-up. And since we're outdoors...
All right! It's a priceless treasure from an ancient civilization! And a great way to get organized for back to school.
So that's a third thing. Just goes into our inventory, although he did call it a priceless artifact from an ancient civilization, and you can kind of make out Hamsar on there, and this thing sounded like Hamsar, and I mean no spoilers, but there's maybe a link there, I don't know. Alright, we can go in the house without exploding. The main floor and the basement are the same. Nothing has changed down there. There are bars on the window. I didn't mention those before.
Oh man, of all the weeks I could have picked to install steel bars on all the ground floor windows. Well, at least it stopped Strong Man's sleepwalking.
So if you thought they were put in because of the house arrest, they weren't. And
With just a bed and a little...
you can kind of see that there are also bars on Strong Bad's windows. Alright, so we want to go bother Strong Sad like we always want to do. He's upstairs. He's claimed the top floor. And I guess stairs leading to it. Everything's the same in here. Oh, I didn't check the calendar.
Gotta remember this date. The worst day in the whimsical history of wrongful imprisonment.
So he says that from the beginning of the game. I don't think they didn't change it when we are no longer imprisoned, but you look in the window still?
At least it's finally quiet out there, and relatively stank-free.
Okay, well let's go check out this guy. Oh.
Well met, fellow ruler, and welcome to Bleak House, a constitutional monarchy, rich in tradition and low in saturated fat.
That is clearly not true.
Yes, yes. I trust you've come to negotiate a peaceful trade agreement between our great nations?
I've come to negotiate a violent military coup between your Mouthia and Shut-Upistan.
Hey, you can't push me around anymore, Strong Bad. I'm king of my own nation now, and I've got all the documentation to prove it.
Very official. So before we get in there...
Welcome!
Quiet, you!
Can...
An ancient scroll with an ancient drawing of an ancient tar pit. This gives me a great idea for the Teen Girl Squad.
So we get our first Teen Girl Squad card, but we still can't use our table downstairs, so that's...
Only Strong Sad could make a flag both depressing and so utterly forgettable.
Thanks. It took me forever to make.
So that doesn't help us. What's in the box?
A souvenir flag from Bleak House.
I had 2,000 of them made specially for my inauguration. It took my entire life savings.
Okay, there's nothing different in the bathroom. There's a fake sword down here.
Welcome to...
Shut up. It's the dull fake sword Strong Sad uses for his shudder live-action role-playing. Never before have
just take it.
PVC pipe and duct tape forged so mighty a blade?
It is ours now. He doesn't seem to care.
Welcome to Bleak House, good Sir King.
I do like it when Strong Bad interrupts people. Just says, shut up. So, we're going to get to call him some more names. But first...
So, Deuteronomy,
there's one.
why don't you just give up your little delusions of mediocrity and join Strong Badia already?
I'm the one with the flag, the documentation, the infrastructure. Who's to say you shouldn't join my country?
Okay, no, really. You know you're gonna give up and start crying eventually, so why drag it out?
I'm still king, I'm still king, I'm still king.
Look at how thick these pieces of paper are. That's serious.
Seriously, your dumpness.
Dumpness?
Just give
That's
up
another
and
one?
join Strong Badia. I got important things to do.
No, my kingdom will always stand in defiance of you. From over here.
Okay, what about...
Looks like your invasions of the arts and crafts store have been bountiful, your grayness.
is another one?
I'm the only one who's doing this secession thing right. As the last of my royal bloodline,
You can say that again.
I have a responsibility to build my country's traditions for generations to come. I sewed that flag by hand, and I bought a whole new calligraphy pen to make our royal constitution and Bill of Rights.
I take back what I said about your being the last of your bloodline. You totally know how to impress the ladies, or at least how to act like one.
Well...
Where'd you find so much black fabric for your stupid flag, anyway?
Oh, I used my old pajamas we threw out for being too highly flammable.
highly flammable, you say?
What are you working on now? Getting an early start on your terms of surrender?
Shows how much you know. I'm designing the medals for all my cabinet members and chiefs of staff.
Whoa, you're giving out medals?
Yeah, purely ceremonial, of course, but it makes my subjects feel important.
Who you got so far?
Well, Senior Cardgage said he'd take my positron under conflagration, but then I got scared and ran away.
I gotta get in on this giving out medals action.
Hey, that was my idea first. You probably wouldn't even know where to find one.
So that's a bit of a hint, because the cheat wants some recognition. So now we get the idea that we could give him a medal. Real quick, we have 7 strong sad names. If we give him the pilot wings...
Hey, you're dumping us. Do you want...
Pilot wings? For me? You really want me on your...
What was I thinking? No way is Strong Sad cool enough for these things.
We obviously keep them, but he called him... Strong Bad called Strong Sad. Your dumpiness, which was very close to your dumpness, which we already called him. And that actually doesn't give us an extra Strong Sad name. So if you missed one, you can get another one by offering him the pilot wings, but it's 2 ways of getting the same thing. So that's kind of nice in a way. Oh, and we are the junior high class treasurer, I think it said. Yeah. Okay, so some words were said, among them medals, giving, and highly flammable. Those are all important for later, but let's go back to the cheat. And we're going to make him an officer by giving him a medal.
With this Medal of Honor, I appoint you, the cheat, commander of my secret sauce police. Let's put this family feud behind us, old friend. Act now, and maybe I won't have you hanged for heinous war crimes. My lighter! I knew getting you back wasn't a total waste of space and time.
Dateline Strong Badia, a nation long devastated by civil war, brother against brother, tire against cinderblock. Now the long national nightmare is over, thanks to one charismatic leader. Strong Bad, your star is on the rise.
Alrighty, so now our map shows that the cheat in Tirerea is part of Strong Badia. Hooray! Characters at attention is still 0. I'm not 100% certain what triggers that, because though there's a certain part in the plot that does, and we get all 5 sort of right in a row. So I'm not entirely certain why they put it in there as a collectible. But one happens before that. It's weird.
The cheat and Tirerea? Nastiest name for a country I ever heard.
I don't know what kicks it off. What's behind the tire now?
A souvenir flag from the cheat and Tirerea? Well, let's see if you still hold out after you've been subjected to the Strong Badia loyalty re-education program, Tire.
Alrighty. So, yeah, we got our flag there. And now we can go back to Bleak House. We could also go to Pomerania at any time, but we're just gonna do this one at a time here. And now that we've I missed something. I mean, I could go back at any time. We're gonna go back right now. We have the lighter. I was so excited to recruit the cheat, I forgot it's time to start burning stuff. We're gonna start with the game box.
Maps and minions? More like maps and meltdowns!
Yay! Kids, it's fun to burn things, but dangerous. Don't burn things without someone who's burned a lot of other things. Don't burn things. Don't burn things. Alright. Nope. Oh. Alright. Bleak House, for reals. Alright. So, what better to set on fire than the smoke detector?
Whoa, that doesn't make me feel very safe.
And I think it just keeps burning for the whole game. If you try to burn something that won't burn, get some here.
That's not flammable.
We'll just say it's not flammable.
Won't burn.
Or something. I don't know why you would think of this. You can't burn metal, but if we use this
Gotta
with a
send
window...
a top-secret coded message to my man on the outside. Operation Excelsior is go. Please send secret plans. All right, it's a drawing of an egg. Oh boy, I guess I can make a drawing of an omelet now. Thanks for nothing, moron.
I definitely missed that the first time I played this. There's nothing to burn in the basement, but we can burn our bed. Something, the beds are burning. I don't remember how the song goes.
Mom,
Oh look, there's the
I
bars.
gotta make
You
my
can see the bars
bed
on his window.
again. Job's done.
I'm gonna make my bed. I'm gonna make my bed into a bonfire. Okay, so Strong said that Bleak House has all the evidence of being a, what do you say, constitutional monarchy or something like that.
Lasting peace between our nations.
But we can fix that by...
But at least I've still got the other two.
Haha. You said the magic words. The other two. And now we're deputy mayor. We get a cool mustache. Well on our way to burning things. Make sure I'm not going to miss something though. I do have my checklist here. Before let's do this with
I
the sword.
dub thee Sir Dumps-a-lot.
There we go. Sir Dumps-a-lot. So yeah, hitting him with this, not hitting, but dubbing him with the sword gives you another name, and paper is flammable.
Hey, don't... well, I suppose I could become a vassal state.
You could, but what if you didn't have a bill of right? What makes you think I'm going to stop? Not the book.
That's not flammable.
Oh, this.
Aww.
let the occupation begin!
Well, you can burn whatever you want, but you'll never put out the fire in my people's hearts.
Ah, a resistance movement. How quaint. I trust you've heard of my secret to cheat.
We got another
All right,
lighter.
I give up. I'll be usurped by Strong Badia.
Today, Bleak House. Tomorrow, the
Can
world!
I at least be your cultural advisor?
As long as that doesn't mean you follow me around everywhere and waste my time trying to talk to me.
Actually, that's exactly what it means.
Bleak House surrenders in a humiliating display of not courage. His lordship, King Coolberius Strongsad Allen Poe the First, did everything but collapse into heaving sobs when confronted by Strong Badia's superior military fists. Better luck next time, doughboy.
So, now Bleak House is also part of Strong Badia, which means we can get through to the Hamsar Reservation if we really want. We're not going to yet, because we can talk to him again.
All right, Lumpy.
And get another
We've got
name.
to go annex some more countries if we're gonna attack the of town.
Wherever you go, I will follow, my liege.
Don't call me my liege.
Okay,
All right, Lumpy.
and that's,
Wherever.
yeah, there's nothing safe here. Alright, that's everything to do in the house. We burned all the things we can burn. We called them all the names we can. We almost have all of them. And now we have, we have a character at attention, but it stays at 1 until a major plot point later when it just jumps to 5. So, yay, I guess.